Hello, everyone. This is indeed Three Dudes, One Zoom. It is 8:43 for a lovely night edition. Did I say the date yet? I have no idea. It's June 16th. Who knows? This is off the rails already. About 4 seconds in. They haven't even spoke yet. It's already going bad. Guys, how are you doing today?
Good.
So before we get deep into the episode, everyone that listens for the first 4 seconds and tunes out on Twitter and stuff, big announcement Thursday. We think it's going to improve the show, overall quality. So make sure you listen. It'll be at the end of the episode Thursday. You'll hear it there. The one person that will actually hear this will probably make some nasty comment in the DMs about this. And I think Corey will know who I'm talking about, but that's about it. Do you know
think?
Yeah. Okay, just making sure. So, Tank, you ready to start, or are you doing other work right now?
No, I'm doing both. I can multitask. I'm not unable.
Wonderful. All right, so we're going to the big sports story I feel like is baseball right now. So we're just going to go straight at that. Rob Manfred's a hack. Little C, nice
showing us his
I'm messing around with the buttons on this.
Thank God you didn't have like a naked person in your room or something. Let's not mess with buttons.
Hide the globe, though.
Back to Rob Manfred. There's a reward. If you kill him, I'll give you $100. That's all I got right now, but I can give you $100 every year. He's the worst. One day he's baseball's 100% coming back, and then 2 days later he's like, yeah, I don't know. It's uncertain whether baseball's coming back. He's the worst commissioner in sports right now. He's so dumb. And I saw Cowherd was defending him. I didn't get to see the clip, but there's no way to defend him at this point. It's terrible. They had a deal in place in spring training. It made sense. It was good to go. And then the union finally gave up and said, just order us to work. And I think Mike Trout and Bryce Harper both tweeted out, tell us when and where. And that's like the motto, I guess, for the league right now, for the Players Association, to just tell us when and where and we'll play. But they're just stupid. Tank, what's your thoughts on it so far?
I want to see baseball. I think Manfred retracting his statement is absolutely absurd.
Well, he didn't even retract it. He just
he didn't retract it. Yeah, I think he's stupid.
Little C.
Corey.
It's just bad for the league.
Wait, time out. I hand off Tank. You don't pass.
No. Liam said that there's not enough conversation between me and Corey.
Oh shit! Something came unplugged.
Got you, bitch.
No. It's embarrassing for the league, really. If every other league finds a way to come back, and MLB is like the only one who can't. So that's gonna be very bad for the sport if they just don't come back. So something needs to happen.
It's just. Know what the thing is? And people, I understand, I'm the one too. I'm going after Manfred and stuff. But Manfred's the commissioner. He obviously represents the owners, because if he didn't, then the owners would just get rid of him as commissioners. And I heard a report there's 6 to 8 owners that just don't want to play this year. They want to play next year. And it's A, stupid, because then you make zero money. B, you lose fans. And C, the league is forever stained as nah, we're good. We don't want to play. People are dying. Cowherd the other day on his show was saying, hey, if they put ping pong on tonight, I would be at my couch to watch it at 8 o'clock. It's stupid. Just find a way to play. Give players an opt-out like the NBA did, and we'll get to them in a second with all that's going on over there. An opt-out. If you don't feel comfortable, you won't get paid, but you're not going to be suspended or anything. Another thing I saw that the NBA did right is that if it's deemed that they're a high risk or they're at any risk, they will still get paid for the games. That they would have played because if they want to play.
That makes sense.
Vince Carter.
So
are they in the playoffs?
I was thinking who's the guy with diabetes?
There's a few guys probably.
Yeah, there's a few.
There's no one off the top of my head I can think of.
I was thinking of baseball players, but
there's more hockey players I know with diabetes. Domi, Capo Caco.
That's what I was thinking of, Capo Caco.
Taco.
But
anywho, did you see the Taco whatever guy in the Celtics trying to learn
Taco Fall?
Taco Fall.
Yeah, he's 7'3". Why are you learning to shoot a 3, bro? You don't.
Good
that.
For him.
You don't need. That guy's just gonna run down the floor and pretend he's Steph Curry now?
Yeah,
3. No,
he could. I mean,
imagine having a 7-footer on the team. He's like, no, bro, I'm a shooter. Kind of a waste of your height. Little C made the biggest mistake in 2K history. He made a 2K my career player. That's his height.
Yeah, not good.
That's if you haven't noticed, there's not a lot of guys your height in the NBA.
Yeah,
what are you
it's not
is there
good.
anybody in the
What are you,
NBA?
5'8"?
Muggsy Bogues, I think, is the same height as you.
What are you,
5'7"?
5'7".
Well, Muggsy Bogues,
You should have taken the inch, Little C. I
5'8".
gave you an inch.
Yeah. What's Muggsy Bogues, 5'8"?
I don't know
I have no
off the top
idea.
of my head.
Muggsy
Bogues is tiny.
But then Little C followed it up he's like, I always struggle in the post. I'm like, so you're
I
5'8" playing in the post.
I do a little rotation while I'm out there. I'll come in the post. My center will go out to the
Little
3-point
C's
line.
playing with a bunch of 7-footers playing the triangle offense, rotating all around. As with his 5'8" guy put in the post. He's calling for the ball the whole time. Too.
I get stuffed almost every time. It's
Little
embarrassing.
C,
I wonder why. Maybe it's because
you
you're
the other night
5'7".
on Sunday.
I think because everyone's taller. What?
I stuffed you on Sunday. You went for the little fadeaway. I jumped up, swatted it away.
Yeah, you also.
I also went to dunk it.
The ball and
also, we lowered the rim. I went to dunk it, put it almost through the neighbor's back window. But we won't talk about it. Johnny would have been heated if he was.
Hey, what about my one touchdown pass, dude?
Okay, for those that don't know, we were playing a little 2v2 football in Corey's street where he lives, and it was Mitch, who's been on the show, with another friend of ours, Ryan, and me and Little C. And we were down early quick because Ryan's just a great athlete. And Little C, I noticed when the ball is thrown, you stop running. And that's very poor coverage when that happens.
Ryan's too tall. That's what
I understand. No, it's not. You stopped running multiple times. You had one that was you had a defensive pass interference that I just pretended was a good play. You grabbed his arm.
I didn't see it.
Tank. Pay attention.
Tank's busting a nut.
I'm sorry. I just deleted all the work that I did and I got it back. So I was like,
but Little C was scrambling from some pressure on Mitch. And he
Mitch was playing with you guys, the most unathletic person in the world.
Oh, Mitch was quarterback, and Ryan made some great catches for him. But what's Little C? He's scrambling. He's literally like Michael Vick on the run. Well, Lamar Jackson on the run. Just heaves it downfield. Ryan goes up to get it, misses it with his fingers. I'm right there. Breadbasket, baby. Take it into the end zone.
I think another game we have him easily.
If we started
when Ryan was QB and Mitch was wide receiver, they didn't make one catch.
Correct.
I wonder why. When you put an athletic guy on the other end of the ball,
you should. That's why I stopped running because Mitch.
We were doing a game where there was just two people on each side, and we would be like one would cover the other person, stuff like that. Every time Ryan had the ball, Mitch was his wide receiver. Ryan would hit Mitch right in the hands, and he would be in pain. One he took off the forearm, was crying. Oh, he was.
God, he's such a bitch.
Ryan
Did you see the first throw?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you see the first throw that he did in my backyard? I was like, yo, Mitch, I'm going to throw football. He went like that. It just fell right out of his hands.
He forgot to.
No, I mean, he did good in Pong now. I'll give him that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A sport that you can be unathletic and be good at.
He was freezing to death. He was freezing to death in that pool for most of that. That's the bigger miracle that he survived that.
Mitch.
Wait, Mitch got in the pool?
Yeah, we were playing Pong in the pool.
So I could have went and not looked that bad.
Oh, he looked bad.
That's not the Tank. That's not the.
All right, cool. Next time I'll go because I was self-confident. That's why I didn't go.
Self-confident.
So you had a lot of self-conscious.
He didn't come because he knew that he looked a lot better than everyone else there. He's like, nah.
Mitch, you
self-confident.
Oh, Tyler.
No, Tyler.
Mitch was self-confident. He walked out there, no shirt, felt good about himself. What's it called? Okay, Lil.
What did they go in Pong? 2-1.
2-1, yeah. It was double elimination, so pretty good.
Rough.
Little C can't finish.
Can't finish. Hey, I got the last one that one time. We went
1-2.
Savannah and Joey were in the finals, and they didn't get one dub.
Well, no, because you got to limit. You had 2 losses before they did. They didn't play much. Savannah's bad. Joey's.
Well, do you want her to be good?
No, because Joey will hit the rim on every shot, but they never go in. I don't think he hit one shot the whole day.
You talking about cup pong?
In the pool, it was on a floaty thing.
Oh, so big basketball.
No, it was regular cups. They just put a folding table on a tube.
Oh,
it was redneck pool pong.
Oh, cool. It would have been my jam.
Probably.
Hey, me and Bloss did good. I'll take it.
Yeah,
Bloss was there.
Yeah.
Yep.
We did pretty good.
Anywho, back to the conversations of the podcast instead of our personal lives. Little C, what's happening at the WWE? You want to enlighten our fans?
Not looking good right now. There's a lot of controversy. They found a positive test, but they haven't really been testing them this whole time. Really, they've just been seeing their temperature, and they even let a few slide in with suspicious temperatures that had just caught up.
Not good.
Yesterday, not at all. Yesterday they let some fans in, just a limited amount, and they told them like they didn't let them wear masks and shit. Just not a good look right now.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Lucy. Was there anything
No,
more?
that's no, go.
So it was like June 9th, they had a positive test with one of the wrestlers, was it?
It was like developmental wrestler, yeah.
So that means he exposed other developmental wrestlers,
No one knows who it is, though. It could be a developmental wrestler who's just not wrestling at the time, but no one knows. Braun Strowman just got pulled out of something, so it's being speculated that he has, and he's the champ right now. So
I mean, they're not. Why would you pull guys out unless they tested positive?
He was supposed to be on. Yeah, he was supposed to be on like a show tonight called Backstage or whatever. It's not wrestling, but he was supposed to be on it.
Neither is the
WWE.
So.
Shut up. And they just posted that they pulled him off. So who knows what's gonna happen? It's just not good.
I don't just like because NASCAR. Well, NASCAR had a similar incident. They didn't get as big because there's no confirmation, but they said that there's some where it's like they've been very happy with the testing so far. And someone asked them like, "Have you had any positive tests?" And they're like, "We're very happy with the testing." So it's like they speculated that there was positive tests, and they were just avoiding saying yes to that. But it kind of blew up a little bit for a day, but I think people were just in general happy it's racing, and everyone. There's no obvious, like all the pit crews have been there, all the drivers have been there, so it's no one big in the sport. It's probably like an official or something. So it didn't blow up, but to have like one of your main guys, it appears, or someone at least who's in contact in your
and
events,
like it's like you're touching people, like
I don't. For those that have never seen
bad.
WWE, if you go on certain websites of explicit adult content and look in the gay section, you'll see what the WWE is. But it's I just don't understand. Like, even if you're like, hey, we had a positive test, we've quarantined him and everyone around it, it shows you're proactive.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just because they wanted the show to go on. So
why?
Just greedy.
I feel like they could have just been like, it's in our developmental system. It's not in our main guys. Like, everyone there's been good. It just seemed like it was poorly handled.
Yeah.
It wasn't like something bad happened or like they they messed something up and it got more. It seems like they just PR. It was just terrible on this.
I think it was today that they officially did the whole Schwab thing or whatever it is. The actual coronavirus testing. Schwab. What did I say? Schwab?
Schwab
Wait,
is Charles Schwab Financial.
Thing? Yeah.
Well, they sponsored the golf tournament, which we'll get. I guess we can talk about that. I'll make some comments. Go ahead.
I only remember the last set from that, but yeah, they just started doing official testing, so we'll see now who actually It's just not good.
Yeah. Quick comment on Schwab since Corey brought it up. And this will be the golf insight for most of the year, unless someone really big wins it. It was a good playoff though. I enjoyed it. It was dramatic at the end. Speed fell apart on Sunday. He was playing great Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'd say that he's playing pretty good. And it looked like he was back, and then it just like he struggled on Sunday, and that was really disappointing to see because I was hoping that'd be his march back into a top 10 player in the world. We gotta wait a week. They're at the RBC coming up in Canada or something like that. A bunch of big names in it, so the boys will watch it and give a good in-depth golf analysis, day by day, hole by hole breakdown, and we'll get back on it. Hopefully, Spieth wins. That's all. Another COVID-related testing thing, and Tyler Arnold will know who this is. Corey will not. Dale Jarrett tested positive for the
Really?
Who?
That's unfortunate. How old is he now?
I have no idea how old Dale Jarrett is. He's got to be up. He's a former NASCAR driver. God bless you. 63, Dale Jarrett. 3-time Daytona 500 winner and 1-time champion. He said he only has
Dale Jr. inducted.
Oh, yeah. NASCAR news to move on. We're just rolling through the headline. Dale Jr. inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Saw that.
Upcoming class.
Huge.
It's great for the sport. 2-time Xfinity champion, 26-time Cup race winner. 15-time most popular driver. Award, 5 championships as an owner. He's
2 Daytona wins.
2004, 2014. I almost cried after 2014. I was very excited.
My dad had me shut off the NASCAR race last time when you left, so I didn't watch it, but
that's fine. Your dad and I went at it a little bit earlier.
I saw that Blaney still did good, right? He still finished good.
Third.
Yeah.
Very good finish. Chase came in second because Logano was
Hamlin won, right?
Hard.
Yeah,
Hamlin did win. Hamlin was the best car. Chase maybe if the whole Logano incident didn't happen, but I don't know. I felt Danny had the best car. They go to Talladega on Sunday, which is one of my favorite racetracks that I will watch every lap of that race.
Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday's Father's Day.
that's cool. As my brother's talking outside the door, probably pretty loud. But Talladega, if you want to see one with Big Rex Little C.
Oh, that's the movie, right?
What?
Will Ferrell.
Oh, I just like closed.
Did you wreck at Talladega? And
Talladega
Ricky
Nights.
Bobby.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in a minute.
Did you wreck
I
at
just never-
Talladega?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I saw the movie like a month ago though. It was on like MTV.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Ballads
Yeah.
of Ricky Bobby. Talladega Nights.
Interesting.
I
What's
don't
the
know if
best,
you wrecked at Talladega though.
best racing movie? Days of Thunder. Yeah, thought so.
What about Cars?
I'll tell you what.
Pretend I didn't hear
Cars
that.
is great.
No, Cars is good at introducing racing to young people, I think.
Sure.
Cars is great.
I think that did a great job in that. And I think there's a lot of young people, because if you go to a NASCAR race now, you'll see a lot of like little kids and like guys who are like 15, teenagers with like the Lightning McQueen shirts.
If I see a teenager
baby.
and a Lightning
Yeah.
McQueen, I might hit you.
No, but it's like they grew up with it, and it's like that's how they got in.
At
Yeah,
15, I had my first Jeff Gordon T-shirt. Like, not even my first Jeff
Tyler
Gordon
hasn't
T-shirt.
seen any of the Star Wars because he was
20
working on Cars. Come
at
on.
20.
True.
You got to see Star Wars, bro. There's like I was listening to a song and it's like it was 19 something by Mark Willis. He's like saw Star Wars at least 8 times. It's like Tank hasn't even seen it once.
Well, did that guy?
I know Chewbacca's noise is and the R2D2. I
Go ahead,
played
can you
Star
make
Wars
the
in
Chewbacca
band.
Noise?
You
I
played
cannot.
that doesn't count as anything related
Nothing?
to Star Wars.
I think it's. I know. No. I know. I can
Did
play.
you
I
at
played
least
that in
play
band.
Lego Star Wars?
No.
Oh,
So
that's rough.
if like Obi-Wan
Star Wars is
Kenobi
great.
walked by you, would you know who he is?
Ford. Harrison
Qui-Gon
Ford.
If Qui-Gon, nope, that's Han Solo.
Yep. That would be a no then.
So if like Qui-Gon Jinn walked by you, you wouldn't know who that is.
Be looking for an
Qui-Gon.
Asian dude.
That
General Grievous walks
Liam-
by a tank. Has no idea.
Darth
Just a
Maul.
dude with
I know the
4
big
arms.
blob. That
So,
big blob
hey,
dude.
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt. I know him.
So if you walk into one room and see Emperor Palpatine, and then you walk into the room again after you left and see Darth Sidious, what happened to Emperor Palpatine?
don't know what you're talking about.
Gotta get Tank to watch Star Wars.
Okay, so if you walked into a room and saw Anakin Skywalker.
The only people that I know from Star Wars is Harrison Ford and Chewbacca and R2D2 and that gold-looking dude.
C-3PO.
Darth Vader,
And Darth Vader.
So hold on, if you
Luke
walked into a
Skywalker.
room and
Dumb
saw
Luke
Anakin Skywalker, walked out of the room, walked back in, and saw Darth Vader, what happened to Anakin?
Well, maybe he's a baby because it's his dad. Like,
Anakin is Darth Vader's Anakin's dad.
Hey, you just spoiled it for him, bro.
That's
no,
you hear
that's
what he
Luke
said?
Skywalker's dad.
Who's Anakin?
I don't know.
He's Darth Vader.
Oh.
That's Darth Vader's actual name. Anakin Skywalker.
Can we get Tank to watch every Star Wars?
I would love.
You don't even have to watch
the
first
trilogy.
2 were awful.
You have to watch the
I like
first
3.
three.
Episode 3 was great.
Okay,
Come on.
fine. I know what's nice about 3 is it like tells the story of how Anakin became Vader.
It was also a really good movie. I watched it over winter break. Great movie.
It was well made.
Yeah, I watched
It's
that.
a
Oh, wait, no, I
terrible
didn't.
movie. It was well.
No, Tank was too busy working on his truck.
It was
that's
well
all.
made, but it's bad acting, and it's just not good. It's just I
You
don't
don't
know.
like that actor who played as? I like who played as Obi-Wan. I like that guy.
Oh, he's not bad. I forget his name. He's like an English.
I like
Irish
Anakin
guy.
too.
He was
Oh,
terrible. He was in
How
one
am
movie.
I forgetting the
think, in
name?
his whole
Who
life.
played as Padme? How
Oh,
am I forgetting?
Natalie Portman. She
Padme's
looks
fine.
Good. She looks good in that.
Padme's fine.
Tank, if we sat down and watched the original trilogy with you, would you watch it?
If I fell asleep, would that be bad?
Yeah, because there's some.
No, and episode 3. Episode 3
It's
and
just
then
nerd
4, 5,
shit.
6.
We'll watch them all. It's not nerd. It's so cool, bro.
How is it nerd
Like,
shit? Mostly everyone's seen it.
I would say 80% of America's seen at least 3 Star Wars.
I can
movies.
tell you for a fact, me, my brother, and my mom have not seen it.
Your dad has?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly certain my mom has not, but
Your mom would love half of the characters in Star Wars. Yoda?
I love Yoda. Oh, I forgot. I know Yoda. And Baby Yoda from the show.
That's
I still
not-
gotta watch it.
But that's great.
And it's not
I
even
like-
Yoda.
It's not. It's one of his species, though.
Yeah. I want one.
All right, we got 4 minutes left, and we haven't even talked about the NBA, boys.
Do we really want to
Ezekiel
talk
Elliott
about the
got
NBA?
Corona, by the way.
Do we
Supposedly
want to
he
talk
was-
about the bunch of whooshes?
It's very
Kyrie
interesting.
Irving, let's
the
start
whole
another
Kyrie's-
league.
It's like they don't want to play because of social injustice, which I totally get, like where they're coming from on that. But then they're like,
Stephen A.
"Let's play
said. Stephen A. said they're stupid.
I don't disagree, but I get like their viewpoint. But then they're
I
like,
don't.
let's play in another league. So it's like, you don't want to play in the NBA because of social injustice, but we're gonna play in our own league where we'll make the money. And
They're not gonna let whites in. That's why.
I don't think that's a racially charged.
No,
Matt
but
Barnes said that
Who said this?
Matt Barnes said that Kyrie doesn't move the needle. Like he's
a
not.
name. Yeah, he's not a
He's
needle.
He's not taking anybody with him.
Apparently, KD already came out against it.
Wait,
and KD's. Go ahead, Lucy.
This is completely random. But Kyrie is Uncle Drew, right?
Yes. Moving on.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good question, Lucy.
Is that a good question?
No, because I don't
That
want to
movie
be.
was horseshit. Did you guys see that movie?
No, I didn't waste my time.
No.
I was watching Star
You did?
Wars. I was watching Star
Me and
Wars.
Micah went to see it.
Why?
Yeah.
Funny time.
Alright, back to the whole situation. And I don't know if this was one person. I'm not going to say who it was in case multiple players have said this, but someone said that the reason Kyrie and Dwight Howard also supported, and Avery Bradley, he was like, they're saying that because they've made their money. It's like they're oodles of money, which I agree with. I think there's going to be a lot of players.
And Kyrie can't even play anyway. He's hurt.
That was another thing. It's like Kyrie couldn't finish the season, which I get the pandemic definitely extended the season and stuff, totally.
Mm-hmm.
But they even hinted he may not be able to play if the season resumes, and now he's like, I don't want to go to Disney.
Yeah, he can't play if the season resumes anyway.
You can still play basketball and still
that's my
fight
point
for that. I
feel like that would provide you a bigger platform if you were actually playing, like the whole pregame shirts, what you say in your postgame after, because everyone's going to be watching.
You know that they're going to stand there during the national anthem with their fists in the air, standing.
They'll be kneeling probably.
Yeah, you're right.
They'll do something for sure.
And then that's going to get all the attention. It's, I don't know. Kyrie's stupid.
The world has declared that kneeling during the national anthem isn't negative anymore, and it's very upsetting.
I mean, you kneel to God, and that's the most sacred thing you can do. So people, I always was puzzled by that. We go to church and we kneel when we're in devout prayer, but then if you kneel to the flag, you're disrespecting the flag. I didn't understand that even when Kaepernick's final, as we're closing the final seconds here. Anyone that thinks that someone's going to sign Kaepernick is stupid. This is a guy that.
What did Roger Goodell said that?
Yeah, it was and Pete Carroll said something in support of him. Very mediocre quarterback in 2016, the last time he played.
He's not very good.
And he hasn't played in 4 years.
Yeah. He's supposed to be amazing?
Just logically speaking, it doesn't make sense. I could see the Seahawks doing it because you can just sign him for the good PR and put him behind Russell Wilson. But with if Russell Wilson struggles, which he won't because Russell Wilson's great.
He's great.
Russell Wilson doesn't get the credit he deserves. Cowherd's Russell Wilson's Last Crusader. And he's fighting a good fight there because he does deserve it. Everyone gives the credit to the Legion of Boom, but Russell Wilson won them those championships. He was great.
Russell Wilson's a great quarterback.
For sure. All right, final minute of the show. This wasn't bad. It improved. We'll see quick.
Randy Orton supports kneeling in the flag now.
So does John Tortorella.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Ben Carson's going to work on the president.
John Tortorella also backed down on his prior statements because it wasn't
that was the kneeling comments.
Oh.
Yeah. Ben Carson's going to work on President Trump, too, to get him to see why it's okay.